Boys and girls, before we get started, we come to assemblies for lots of reasons, don't we? Sometimes we come to assemblies to celebrate good work and achievement of our people, of you and your classmates. Sometimes we come to assemblies to be an audience, right? We have, each grade level has their own program, and we're here to be an audience for them to practice for their parents before they do it at their nighttime assembly. Today we're here for another. We're here to honor some very special people who have served our country. Today we are here to recognize and honor those who have given service to our community and our country. Time is a precious gift. Often we take time for granted. It is not something that can be returned or given back. What is even more special is that these people did not even know everyone that they would be helping when they chose to give of their time. They knew it would be difficult, yet they gave unselfishly. This is what each of these veterans you will see today has given you. They have given you time away from their family. They've given time working through difficult challenges and time giving physically and mentally all they had until they couldn't give anymore. Even when their time wasn't easy to give, they gave it anyway. One of the reasons they gave this time defending our country was to make it possible for you to live safely, to have a good life with many opportunities, like coming to school today. We want to show each of these past and present service members that we appreciate them as people who have sacrificed and given this ultimate gift, the gift of freedom that we enjoy today. Right now, we will begin our processional, where your classmates will be introducing their special veteran to sit as the guest of honor in our program today. And we have some very special seats over here for our guests. Please hold your applause until the very end, where we will give them a warm welcome all together, okay?
Introduce our grandfather, Mr. Matt. He served in the U.S. Navy and would like to thank him for his service to our country.
We're going to hold our applause till we're done with all of our processionals.
Hello, my name is Kate Brunson. Springdale's kindergarten class. I'd like to introduce my dad, Eric Brunson, of the U.S. Army. And thank you for our service. Hello, my name is Olivia from the Springdale class. I would like to introduce my grandfather, Fed American of the United States U.S. Navy, and thank him for his service to our country. Reese Jones from the Swiss secondary class. I would like to introduce my dad, Secretary Josh Jones. He's a veteran of the United States Army, and thank him for his service to our country. Lincoln from Miss Thompson's second grade class. I would like to introduce my great-grandma, Rita Fuller, a veteran of the United States Marines, and thank her for her service to our country.
Hello, my name is Andrew Hubbard from Miss Ray's second grade class. I would like to introduce my grandpa, E4 Specialist Paul Hubbard, veteran of the United States Army and the Vietnam War, and thank him for his service to our country.
Hello, my name is Ethan Haas from Miss Johnson's fourth grade class. I would like to introduce my dad, Sergeant Steeler Hobbs, veteran of the United States Army, and thank him for his service to our country.
Hello, my name is Benny Weaver from Miss Goss class. I'd like to introduce my grandpa, who's a veteran of the United States Army, and thank him for his service to our country.
Hello, my name is Joey from Miss Giles' class, first grade class. I would like to introduce Ops Master Sergeant Michael Walter, veteran of the United States Air Force, and thank him for his service to our country.
This is Tucker. This is our dad, Jake Thompson, and he was in the Army. Thank you for our service.
Hello, my name is Ben Boston from Mrs. Martin's fourth grade class. I would like to introduce my pops, First Lieutenant veteran of the United States Army, and thank him for his service to our country.
I'm in Miss Davis' kindergarten class. I'd like to introduce my cousin, private first class, Bailey, active duty of the United States Army.
Hello, my name is Emma Gibbs from Miss Alice's first grade class. I would like to introduce my uncle, Technical Sergeant Colin Ryan, a veteran of the United States Air Force, and thank him for our service for our country.
Hello, my name is Matthew Baker from Miss Dallas first grade class. I'd like to introduce my papa, Sergeant First Class Mike Baker, veteran of the United States of America. Hello, my name is Luna Carvajal from Miss McCollum's first grade class. I would like to introduce my grandpa, Sergeant First Class Darren Hahn, 35-year veteran of the United States Army, and thank him for his service to our country.
From Miss Scott's fourth grade class. I'd like to introduce my father, Sergeant Matthew, veteran of the United States Army National Guard, and thank him for his service to our country.
Hello, my name is Asher from Missouri's second grade class. I would like to introduce my grandfather, 82 Marvin Curtis, veteran of the United States Navy, and thank him for his service for our country.
Hello, my name is
Cora.
and I'm from Ms. Henson's first grade class. I'd like to introduce my dad and grandpa, Sergeant Willie, veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and thank them for their service.
Hello, my name is Isaac. From Mrs. Kane's fifth grade class. I would like to introduce my uncle, Captain E. Lindemann, veteran of the United States Army National Guard, and thank him for his service to our country.
Hello, my name is Mira from Miss Hubbard third grade class. I'd like to introduce my father, Corporal Riley Evans, Veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and thank him for his service to our country.
My name is Ellie Kate. This is my dad, Chris Stiles. He was in the Army. Thankful for his service. Hello, my name is Peter Davis from Mrs. Johnson's fourth grade class. I would like to introduce my dad, Hospitalman Brad Davis, veteran of the United States Navy, and thank him for his service to our country.
Thank you, veterans, for your service, celebration, and dedication. We are forever grateful. Please help me welcome our amazing vibrant media specialist in this station playing to create a friendly event. Not only is she a dedicated educator, but she is also a proud veteran of the United formed by the Husky flag.
Would you please join me?
The next song reminds us why we celebrate Veterans Day. Because of the love we have for our country and the deep gratitude we feel for those who protect it. As you listen to this song, take a moment to think about all the people who have served to make that freedom possible. And remember to always thank a vet. Please enjoy the chorus performance of Thank a Vet.
If you cherish freedom, thank
Next, the Husky Choir will perform another patriotic favorite, You're a Grand Old Flag. The lyrics of this song celebrate the pride, spirit, and unity that our flag represents. When we sing about the Grand Old Flag, we're really singing about freedom, bravery, and the love Americans share for their country.
We are honored to welcome a very special guest and a very special member of our First Sergeant Paul Hardin. First Sergeant Hardin has recently retired from the United States Army after 20 years of dedicated and honorable service to our country. We are so proud of him and so grateful for his commitment, courage, and sacrifice. In addition to being a true American hero, Mr. Hardin is also our beloved CSSO, someone who works every day to keep our schools safe, supports our students, and make Hunt Elementary a caring and welcoming place for everyone. Please join us in congratulating Mr. Paul on his well-deserved retirement and in thanking him for both his military service and his service to our school community. Let's welcome our friend, the anti-hero, First Sergeant Paul Hardin.
I think I aged better though over years, right? What do y'all think? All right. Y'all have all been in one of my classes. If you know the answer to a question, what do? Man, that was a test and you all failed. Let's try that. If you know the answer to a question, what do? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to try this one more time. Hopefully y'all get it together. If you know the answer to a question, what? Do you know the answer to this question? All right, well, if y'all want to know what being in elementary school is like, here's example one. Look at this, I got a script. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I almost didn't make it this morning. You see, it's Veterans Day, and that means one very important thing. Free breakfast at Denny's. Now, if you've ever been to a Denny's on Veterans Day, you know what I'm talking about. It's the place full of old crusty vets, which I'm now an old crusty vet, and we're swapping stories, talking about how hard it was back in our day, and we're probably harassing the waiter about coffee, or more coffee, or this coffee's not good enough, or something to do with coffee. But I skipped out on my free pancakes to be here with you guys. So you gotta know, I think you're just a little bit more important than free food. Now, each year, on November 11th, our country celebrates Veterans Day. It began over 100 years ago at the end of World War I, when the fighting stopped on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. It was first called Armistice Day, and it was a time to honor peace. Later, we changed the name to Veterans Day to honor all the men and women who have served in the United States military in times of war and peace at home and overseas. Veterans Day is special because it reminds us freedom isn't free. It takes courage, it takes sacrifice, and service to protect it. And that's what veterans do. They serve something bigger than themselves. For those of you who don't know me, my name is First Sergeant Retired Paul Harden. I retired 13 days ago. It's real nice. Y'all should try it. Most of you already have. All right. And I serve here at Hunt Elementary as the CSSO. Before I came here, I spent many years in the Army National Guard. During that time, the Army took me to 8 different countries and at least 9 different states. Last night when I went home, I thought of a couple more states, so I'm just going to say at least 9, but it's probably a lot more. I went to 2 overseas deployments, helped on 3 state active duty missions, including disaster relief and Hurricane Harvey, and trained in more places than I can remember. Each of those experiences taught me something about leadership, teamwork, and what it means to serve others. But the biggest lesson I learned through all of it is gratitude. I remember being down in Houston after Hurricane Harvey. Whole neighborhoods were underwater. People had lost their homes, their cars, family photo albums. But instead of being angry or hopeless, many of them were grateful. As we worked to clear roads and deliver supplies, families would come out with what little food they had left and offer it to us. Sandwiches, barbecue. They know how to do barbecue in Houston, in case you wondered. They did all that just to say thank you. I'll never forget that. These people who had lost so much, but they were still thankful for what they had and the people that were there to help them. A few years before that, I was in Joplin, Missouri, after a massive tornado tore through the town. It looked like a bomb had gone off. We were there to help search for survivors and support cleanup efforts. I remember families walking up to us saying, "Hey, you can stay in our house," which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But even their own homes or neighborhoods were destroyed, and they were still offering what little they had. They just wanted to give something back. These moments taught me that gratitude doesn't depend on how much you have. It's about how much you give. It's about seeing the good in others, even in the hardest times. You see, in the military, we learn quickly that you can't do it alone. Every mission, every success, every step forward happens because of teamwork and thankfulness. You learn to be grateful for the person next to you, whether you're carrying a heavy rucksack or simply offering encouragement when things get tough. And that's a lesson that I want all of you to take to heart. Gratitude isn't just for big moments. It's for every day. When you thank your teacher for helping you learn, that's gratitude. When you pick up a piece of trash that's not yours, that's gratitude for your school. When you include someone who's sitting alone, that's gratitude for friendship. Those little acts of thankfulness make a big difference. They build a stronger, kinder community, and that's what veterans fight to protect. A country where kindness, respect, and gratitude can grow. So today, as we honor our veterans, let us learn from their example. Let's remember that service doesn't always wear a uniform. Service can look like helping someone who needs a hand. It can sound like a simple thank you. And it can feel like pride in your school, your family, and your country. Before I close, I'd like to take a moment to recognize all the veterans who are here with us today. Whether you served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force, and even Marines. Thank you. If you're a veteran, would you please stand so we can honor you one more time? To my fellow veterans, thank you for your courage, your dedication, and your continued example to all of us. And to all of you students, even the ones over here that I haven't looked at yet, to all of you students, remember that you have the power to make this world better, one act of gratitude at a time. Now, as we continue this celebration, I'd like to introduce some very special people. Our own Hunt Elementary students, that's all of you. We have a message to share with y'all for Veterans Day. Please join me in welcoming them as they perform Proud of Our Veterans. Happy Veterans Day.
Before our choir sings, we have just a little surprise for Mr. Paul. And our school is celebrating 20 years of his service. So boys and girls, if you brought something, you may hold it up now. Some very special pictures from Mr. Paul's wife, Miss Harden. Okay, so she sent us in secret a few pictures of him. All right, Mr. Paul, we love you, and we want to celebrate your retirement. So now it is time for our husband choir to sing.
Thank you, Mr. Paul, for sharing your story and for your service. Next, students would like to share a special performance titled Proud of Our Veterans.
the armed forces salute. As you watch, listen for the songs that represent each branch of the military, and please stand when you hear your branch's song.
United States Coast Guard. United States Space Force. United States Air Force. United States Navy. United States Marine. United States Army.
Veterans, we want to extend our gratitude to you today for love, devotion, and the gift of freedom we continue to enjoy with friends and family. You truly are a hero in our place. Boys and girls, let's give our veterans another round of applause.